Can you believe it? It was the weirdest dream I could possibly have. I couldn't wake up from it. It just stuck with me all day long. I was sitting down in a chair in the middle of this empty, dark room, just me, nobody else. And all of a sudden, I hear the voice of a woman, an older lady, it seemed. Her voice would echo throughout the room, but I couldn't understand what she was saying or who she was speaking to. Baby, it was as if she was there, but I couldn't see her. And then suddenly I understood there was a negotiation happening, like this lady, she was negotiating something or someone. Then I snapped out of it. Yeah. The next thing I remember, I was walking. Yeah, on the street. I don't know, for some reason, it just got stuck with me all day long. Yeah, I'm going right there now, honey. Why do you want me to bring you? Hey, slow down. Listen, send me a text message with all the grocery list, okay? And I'll bring everything home tonight. All right, it sounds good. Hey! Hey, just watch where you're going, huh? Hey, baby, you still there? Hello?
Two creams, one sugar.
Hey, how do you know how I like my coffee?
Well, in today's world, there's not much that you can hide from somebody.
Perfect.
So if you need anything else, just let me know.
You know, I've lived here since I was a little kid, and I've never seen this diner before.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't know you guys existed. When did this diner open?
I'm not completely sure. I just started working here this morning.
Wait, today's your first date? What were you doing before this?
I don't think you'd like to know.
What is that?
Well, it's a bit unusual. Let's just say that I could predict the exact date a person would die.
How would you do that?
Well, I would take this dice, and then I would spin it on the table. And depending on what number it would end on, I could predict the exact date the person would die.
May I sit here?
I'm sorry, but a friend of mine should be arriving any moment now.
Oh, that's all right. I'll sit here until this friend of yours arrives. If he ever decides to show up, that is.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I'll get to it in a minute. I'm here to have an important conversation with you.
Look, whoever you are, you just have to get up and excuse yourself and leave, okay? I have an important meeting in a little while. I gotta read over my papers before the meeting begins. And honestly, I don't have time to chat with random strangers.
I don't think you understood this, but you're no longer having that meeting.
How about you take your hands off my briefcase, old man, before I call the cops?
Well, go ahead and try calling whoever you want. See if they pick up. You should listen to me, Mr. Greenwood.
How do you know my name?
I know many things about you. In a world like today's, you can't hide much from people, even complete strangers.
I don't like the fact that you know all this, and I really don't know where you got your information from. But a close friend of mine could have told you about me.
Yes, but a close friend of yours couldn't have told me about that time you decided to meet that secretary named Natalie from work to have a drink. Now listen. You'll receive a phone call from your secretary that your partner can't make it due to an accident. Your phone will start ringing in 3, 2,
What are you doing?
1. Go ahead. Pick it up. Take the call.
Yeah, it's me. Not today. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Well, when can we meet again? You don't know. Okay. Who are you? How do you know all these things? Did my wife hire you to spy on me?
I can understand you have many questions, Mr. Greenwood, but I can assure you your wife had nothing to do with this. If that makes you feel any better. And she knows nothing of your little affair. Maybe it's not the only one either, is it?
Hey, what the fuck do you want with me?
Well, you can call me an advocate of sorts, a representative. Now, would you believe me if I told you I come from somewhere that is not from here?
Oh man, this is bullshit. I'm just leaving.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Larry. I would sit down and listen to what I have to say.
Why do I have to listen to anything you gotta say? Huh?
Because when a stranger comes interrupting your life out of nowhere and knows secrets about you no one else does, he shouldn't be trusted. And if you have any brain cells, you'd be thinking about your wife right now and the situation you might be putting her in if you decide to leave. Now, sit down and let's begin.
All right. All right. What the hell do you want?
I came here to take your life away.
You're here to kill me? Why? Is there a reason?
No. There isn't. I just follow my agenda. Every day I get a new list of names. I take those who are on it. And your name is on it. Your time has come, Mr. Greenwood.
I don't understand.
You don't need to. Not many people do. It's part of my job. It usually comes quite unexpectedly. To be completely honest, Mr. Greenwood, my job becomes very boring. I get bored, you see. I know when people are going to die, the exact hour, second. It's in my agenda. Nothing surprises me. It's all planned. The future, the past, all happening at once. No accidents, just plans.
What the hell are you talking about?
If I were you, I would choose my words wisely.
Why? What are you gonna do, blow my fucking brains in the middle of a diner?
How I execute my job does not matter. Besides, there are not many people here to see it.
Hey, listen. People are gonna be looking for me. And if they find me dead, they're gonna be looking for you too.
They're not going to find me.
How are you so certain?
I've been doing this for quite some time. I'm not afraid. Let them come look for me. You're still going to be dead by the end of this conversation.
There must be a reason why you want to kill me. I mean, just because my name is in a damn agenda, that means that I have to die? What have I done so incredibly wrong to deserve this?
Nothing. You've done nothing incredibly wrong. But let's not pretend you've been a saint either. You've been meeting that secretary of yours for quite some time.
Look, man, this was a mistake. Yeah, I mean, please don't let me go out like this. Give me the chance to make things better. Okay, I still love my wife. I want to see her. Again, I want to hold her hand. I want to tell her that I'm there when she needs me.
I'm afraid I can't give you that opportunity, Larry. I'm sorry. I'm only here to make things easier.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead.
What happens if you don't go by your agenda?
Well, I don't know. It's never been done. I don't think that would work.
Why not? All you gotta do is just decide to just get up and get the hell out of here. It is as simple as that. You told me before, you get bored, right? Because you do the exact same boring job every day. Every day is the same thing. Nothing is ever different. Nothing is ever new. This is a new opportunity for us. For the both of us. For me to go back to my wife and tell her how much I love her and do things different. And for you to experience something new. What do you say?
You know, Mr. Greenwood, there was this rich couple, and there was this simple man. The rich couple lived in a palace-like mansion and had all the money to spend. The simple man worked 5 days a week and lived in a one-bedroom apartment. The rich couple were never satisfied with anything anymore. They lived in the same boring routine their entire lives. They were willing to leave everything behind so they could feel something new. The simple man always dreamt at another shot at the luxury he once had a long time ago. One ordinary day, they decided to trade lives. The couple did not hesitate and agreed. The simple man would inherit the entire fortune, while the couple would leave everything behind to live a new experience. At first, both parties were happy. The simple man now lived the luxury he had dreamt of, with a chance at even greater wealth. And the couple loved that they now lived a life where things weren't boring anymore. A year passed. Both parties questioned their choices. The simple man noticed that he no longer felt the value of things and took his wealth for granted. The couple worked 5 days a week just to pay bills, and then noticed that they were in a routine themselves once more. At the end, both parties went back to where they started, living miserable, boring lives once again. Congratulations, Mr. Greenwood.